Hey guys, what is going on? Right in the eye here, back to you guys today with a video, and today we are playing Final Fantasy 15. I'm going to show you guys some combat here. As you can see in this particular moment, I am engaging some of these non-humanoid mech soldiers here, and I'm using the basic sword, the one that's just a one-handed sword that you get. And then once I move up the stairs here, I actually use the daggers, which I think are my favorite weapons right now. Even though you can't really have favorite weapons in this game, mainly in part because certain enemies are resistant to different other types of weapons. So as you can see, when you just do basic attacks, you can do some really cool moves where when you jerk your thumbstick in certain directions, you'll jump up in the air and dodge and stuff like that. Especially when I move to the daggers, but right there you saw a warp strike. You can see me warp striking around the battlefield. With multiple targets like this, especially when they have weapons, you're going to want to move quickly. So right here I switched to the daggers, and you can see now they're just going to start getting shredded. You see all those red hits? That's the enemy doing damage to me, but I have some things on that allow me to take less damage. Now, when you watch that point in the back, the warp point, you can actually warp point to a high position. I did get sniped off of it, but when you're up there, it allows you to regain your MP and your health. And you can stay away from combat at the same time, unless they have guns, obviously, or any kind of ranged weapon. So you see I just mopped up those enemies pretty quickly with the daggers. And now we're going to push up towards the end of this cliff here. And right there you can see that I did that quick little boost. When your stamina is about to run out, right when it gets underneath the S, if you're holding down your sprint button and then you click the stick in to engage auto sprint, right when it hits that point, you'll do a quick boost and refill your stamina bar all the way. I recommend going into the options menu and doing that so that you can see when you need to reset it. That's just a quick little tip. So here you can see me mopping up more enemies using that warp attack. Make sure you hit those warp attacks so you can jerk around the battlefield just like that, so you can get closer or further away from the enemies depending on what you want to do in certain situations. Always watch out for the snipers. At the end here, I seem to miss that there was an enemy still alive behind me. This may not have been the best special signature move to do, but it did mop up that enemy pretty quickly there, so that's good. And then now, I'm going to learn that there's a guy behind me, shoot me with the sniper. I'm like, oh, let me go back and kill him. So I try to hit that wall, but I end up warp pointing to the wrong spot, and I wanted to hit him, so I just end up, he shoots me off there, and I end up actually just climbing up the cliff here. So I got to work on my targeting a little bit better. Another tip is, see that there? When you're using daggers and you move your thumbstick in the direction away from the enemy that you're attacking, it'll actually do a jump back. So I was hovering like basically off the cliff. So that's pretty cool. And then learn that there, so you can actually do some other things with your weapons. Alright guys, that's just going to wrap up this quick little gameplay clip here / like tutorial.